I'm going to talk about occurring patterns. So there is a weather warning starting from Scarborough down to Toronto, Brampton, Mississauga, Oakville, and Hamilton also. So it's going to be 15 to 25 millimeters of rainfall. It's going to end by a 15 March 7th, which is few hours from now. Not few, but it's going to be rainfall combined with melting snow. It's expected that frozen ground, whatever. It's going to continue now to this evening. Some special weather statement, which is rainfall actually. So there's going to be against this part again. So there's going to be rainfall amount. So 15 to 25 millimeters of rainfall with some locally higher amounts possible due to thunderstorms. Snow melts contributing to pounding on roads on low lying areas. So let's talk about do it again. Refresh page to correct everything. So there is nothing to correct. So let's do Wagon Markham. The Wagon is gonna get some 15 to 25. I don't usually count the city, so let's do Richmond Hill, which is middle of it. So Richmond Hill is gonna get some 15 to 25 millimeters of rainfall with some locally higher amounts possible due to thunderstorms. Everything is same for rainfall. It's gonna continue now to this evening, so that's rainfall warning with a special weather statement or advisory. Where there's actually special weather statement for Richmond Hills. So let's look at Stouffville. Stouffville is gonna get some yellow warning with yellow advisory, which is fog. So locally, dense fog will dissipate this evening as a cold front will tracks over southern Ontario, which will show up in weather model. There's gonna be extremely whatever, so there's nothing to talk about. So Newmarket Orange Orangeable TOEFL is actually part of it, so they need to explain Orange for Newmarket, so including Wyton. Wyton Wyton is actually counts, so it's gonna get some locally dense fog. You don't need to do anything for that. Weather warnings. So let's do line set away, which is the same thing as Wyton. So let's look at Port Elgin. Port Elgin is going to get some same thing. So let's look at Hanover. Hanover, let's same thing. So Peterborough is gonna get some. Peterborough, Belleville, Coburg is gonna get some similar weather warnings. So there's going locally everything is same. So everything is same by different times. So the fog advisory starts from 4:54 p.m. all the way to tomorrow like midnight, but it's 12:01 a.m. March 8th. Today's March 7th. So let's look at Oshawa. So Oshawa is gonna get some weather warning with this like special weather statement with some. It's gonna continue from Saturday, March 7th, which is today. It's for 1:42 to 10:02 p.m., which is today actually. So everything is same for weather warnings. Rest of it. So let's look at then do the timings for Scarborough, Oakville, whatever. So Saturday, March 7th, for 4:15 a.m., which is the weather advisory starts. It's gonna end by Saturday, March 7th, 8:15 p.m. So everything is same for Richmond Hill and Oakville. So so let's look at Barrie. So Barrie is gonna get some Beverly has a Jordanian actually inside it. So this fog advisory is gonna start from 4:54 p.m. to 12:01 a.m. actually. So which is tomorrow. So Orilla is gonna get some weather warning from 4:54 to 12. You're gonna say Saturday is the fog advisory is gonna start from March 7th, which is today 4:54 p.m. Eastern time zone to Sunday, March 8th, 12:01 a.m. So we don't need to do Bomb Beach and Beach, South Bay Midland. It's already part of weather warning, same as the other last. So let's look at Peterborough. It's already done. So Belleville's already done. So let's look at the upcoming. pressure pattern. So 7 p.m. So 1004, 1000 and decimal bars pressure. There's only two pressure. 1008. Let's go to 8 p.m. So 1008, 1004 millibars of pressure. And let's go to next hour, which is March 10th, 9th actually. So it's gonna go to March 11th actually. So 1012 and 1000 and nothing. So this 1010. So let's go to next 24 hours, which is 3 8 p.m. 1008. No, it's 1012, 1008, 1016 millibars of pressure. Let's go to next hour, which is March 11th. 1004, 1000, 1000 and 996, 992, and 992. So it's everywhere. So 998 doesn't count. So let's look at precipitation pattern starting from 7 p.m. today. So line said obey Collingwood, Beach, Stanley Beach, Scarborough, Stoffel, Toronto, Hill, Newmarket, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangeville, Hamilton, Oakland, Niagara, Lake Parts, and Niagara Falls, Seabird, Northeast, Western, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Peterborough, Cobourg, Hanover, possibly Hanover. So those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So also mainland or the Labedi, Georgia, Beverly Hills. So what else in Washington is gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall, including Niagara Falls City, Sada Bay. So let's look at next hour, which is 10 p.m. So line said obey Collingwood, Palm Beach, Tanner Beach, Salaby, Milan, Olala, Beatty, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Scarborough, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Cobourg, Peterborough, Mississauga, Brampton, Orange Walk, Downtown Ontario, Hill, Newmarket, Soulful. So now I'm gonna link Niagara Falls City. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to Port Elgin. It's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Hanover is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to next stop. Wartan's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 a.m. There's nothing else. 11 a.m. There's nothing else. 2 p.m. There's nothing else except like I said. Like I said, is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 5 p.m. Like I said, is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall. Let's go to 8 p.m. There is nothing else. Not doing expect. Let's look at 11 p.m. There is nothing else. Let's look at 8 a.m. So, like said, Obey, Palm Beach, Sun Beach, Sala Bay, Milan. Those cities are gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of snowfall, including Newmarket Onshore. So, let's go to next hour, which is 11 a.m. There is nothing else. For 2 p.m. There is nothing else. 5 p.m. There's nothing else. 8 p.m. There's nothing else. 11 p.m. There's nothing else. 8 a.m. There's nothing else. 11 a.m. There's nothing else. 2 p.m. There is something. So Oshawa, Uxbridge, Scarborough, Stoffel, Newmarket, Orangeville, parts of Niagara on Lake, parts of Niagara Falls City, which is northwestern Niagara Falls City, and Niagara on Lake, where some parts. It's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 5 p.m. Hopesby, Stoffel, Newmarket, Orangeville, Beverly Hills, Georgia, Berry, Olala, Peterborough, Cobourg, Belleville. Those cities are going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Niagara Falls City, Niagara on the late lightest 2.5, heaviest 6.25. So let's go to Hamilton, Burlington. It's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Richmond Hill, Scarborough. It's gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, so also Hanover. So let's go to next hour, which is Hanover is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of some rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. So Scarborough, Stoffel, Beverly Hills, Georgia, Olalla, Berry, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Salaby, Milan, Peterborough, it's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Coburg, Belleville is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Oshawa, Uxbridge is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara on the Lake, heavy is going to be 6.25, light is going to be 2.5. Niagara Falls is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Hamilton. Lawrence Head, Bay, Whitetown, Port Elgin, Hanover, Collingwood is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour. Peterborough is actually 2.5 millimeters. So let's go to 11 p.m. So Lionshead, Obey, Whitetown, Port Elgin, Hanover, Collingwood, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Sala Bay, Milan, it's going to get Belleville. It's going to get some Niagara Falls City, Hamilton, Oakville, Western. It's going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Oshawa, Uxbridge. So Peterborough is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Coburg is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 a.m. So Lionshead, Dosage, Nargon, Lake Dosage are going to get some 0.25 millimeters, 6.25, no, 12.5, 12.5 millimeters of rainfall in those areas. So Hobbs Bay, Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Midland, Betty, Beverly Hills, Georgia, Scarborough, Suffolk, Oshawa, Uxbridge, Downtown Ontario, Hill, Newmarket, Mississauga, Brampton, Orange, Hamilton, Oakville, Niagara-on-the-Lake, Niagara Falls City, Dodge City, Coburg is going to get some 0.25, 2. No, 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Peterborough, Belleville is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Whitetown is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. 2.5 is in hardware boils. In solid base, 2.5 millimeters. So let's go to next hour, which is Barry's gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 11 p.m. So Lionshead, Obey, Whiteton, Port is gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall, including Midland, Olala, Georgia, Beverly Hills, Coburg, Peterborough, Belleville, Shava, Uxbridge, Scarborough, Stouffville, Downtown Toronto, Richmond Hill, Newmarket, Sissaga, Brampton, Orangewood, Niagara Lake, Niagara Falls City, parts of it. It's going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Niagara Lake is going to get some maybe a 6, it's going to be 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. Georgia, Beverly Hills, Olala, Midland is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Hanover, Collingwood, Palm Beach gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Thunder Beach, Solid Beach is gonna get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Every Oakville, the lightest could be 6.25. Heavy, it's gonna be 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour. Ready? It's gonna get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to 2 p.m. So that was 11 a.m. So Lionshead, Obey, Whiteham, Boyles in Hanover, parts of Scarborough, parts of Oshawa, Uxbridge, Stouffville, Newmarket, Orangeville, Peterborough, Belleville, Coburg. Those cities are gonna get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. So parts of Scarborough, downtown Toronto, Richmond Hill, Mississauga, Brampton, Orange, well, no, not orange. So those is gonna get some zero. No, it's gonna get some 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's look at Niagara on the Lake. Niagara on the Lake, 0.25 liters. IBS is going to be 2.5 in Niagara Falls City. IBS is 2.5 millimeters of rainfall during liters. So Hamilton, Oakville is holding. Hamilton is actually going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall, and lightest is going to be nothing. So Oakville heavy lightest is going to be like 6.25 millimeters. The heaviest is going to be 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. Solid Beach, Thunder Beach is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Palm Beach, Midland, Odella, Betty, Georgia, Beverly Hills is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to London. Let's go to next tower, which is 5 p.m. So, Lionshead, Obey, Whiteham, Poyos in Hanover, Bombay, Tunby, Talaby, Milan, Olala, Betty, Newmarket, Orangeville, Stouffville, Peterborough, Belleville. It's going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. So Scarborough, like this, is going to get some. So lightest is going to be fourth layer. So like 12.5 millimeters, and heaviest is going to get some 25 millimeters of rainfall as in Scarborough. So downtown Toronto Richmond Hill is going to get some 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. Mississauga is going to get some 2.6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Brampton is going to get some 6.25, 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. Oakville, lightest is going to be 2.5, heavy is going to be 6.25, and same thing Hamilton. So and Hamilton is different. So Hamilton heavy is going to get some 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Burlington is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Same thing in Niagara. Actually, Niagara on the Lake 0.25. Niagara Falls City, light is 0.25. Heaviest is 2.5 millimeters. So let's go to Whiteton. It's going to get some. So Whiteton is going to get some. Third light is green, which is 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Collingwood is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. Shelva is going to get some 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. Uxbridge is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Beverly Hills is Georginia is going to get some 6 point, no, it's going to be 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next hour, which is 8 p.m. So, like I said, OB, Wharton, Collingwood is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of rainfall. So, freezing rain. Actually, Port Elgin, Hanover is going to get some 2.5, 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain. So, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Midland, Palm Beach, Thunder Beach, Sala Bay is going to get some 12.5 millimeters of rainfall. Midland's going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Olilla, Berry, Georgia, Beverly Hills is going to get some 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Scarborough, heaviest is going to get, Scarborough is going to be, heaviest is going to be lightest. Let's start from lightest actually. So lightest is going to be 6.25, heaviest is going to get some 25.5 millimeters of rainfall. So Mississauga is going to get some 2.5 millimeters. That's the lightest. It's going to be 2.5 heavy. It's going to be 6.25 millimeters. Brampton is 2.5 millimeters. Whole local is going to be 2.5 millimeters. Hamilton is, no, Burlington is actually is going to be 6.25 lighter. In Hamilton is going to be 2.5 millimeters. Scarborough heaviest is actually going to be fifth lightest. So it's going to be 18.75 millimeters of rainfall. This is Scarborough. Let's actually correct it. It's actually 25 millimeters. So Oshawa is going to get some lightest is going to be 6.25 millimeters of rainfall. Same thing in the Uxbridge. So heaviest in Oshawa, Ontario is going to get some. Heaviest is actually 12.5 millimeters. So Cobourg is going to get some. It's going to be 12.5, 25.5, no, 25 millimeters of rainfall. Cobourg, Peterborough is going to get some third layer. So it's gonna be 6.25 millimeters of rainfall in Bevel, Peterborough. So actually it's gonna be whatever. So they don't correct it. So let's go to London. So Niagara Falls City, the heavy lightest is gonna be 0.25. Heaviest could be close to 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Niagara on the Lake, lightest 0.25. Heaviest is gonna be 2.5 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is there is no next tower. So let's look PM. So Palm Beach, Santa Beach, Salabay, Milan, Olala. It's going to vary. It's going to get some 0.2 millimeters of rainfall. Georgia 1 millimeters. Beverly is 0.3. Peterborough, Cobourg 0. It's going to be 1 millimeters. Bevel 3 millimeters. Beverly is 0.7. Oshawa 0.7. Wilkes-Barre 0.7. Scarborough heaviest 0.7. Lightest is going to be 0.6 millimeters. This saga is going to get some 0.6 millimeters, actually 0.2 is mean average, but 0.6. Brampton 0.6 millimeters, downtown Toronto, Richmond Hill is going to be 0.7. Newmarket, Orangeville is going to get some, Orangeville 0.5, 0. Actually 0.6 in Newmarket, Orangeville, Stouffville. So Stouffville. Stouffville 0.5. No, Stouffville's actually 0.3 millimeters. So whole local 0.2 millimeters. So everywhere Niagara Falls 1.5 millimeters. Where Elgin 0.3 millimeters. Hanover is gonna get some 0.5 millimeters of rainfall. 0.6. Lionshead is gonna get some 0.7 millimeters. Hopefully. So let's go to next tower, which is APM. We can do APM Sampi muscles. So line set obey 2 millimeters. Solid beach, Thunder Beach 0.8 millimeters. Midland, Palm Beach different. Midland 0.6. Palm Beach 0.23. So let's look at Newmarket, possibly Orange World. Newmarket is 0.7. Orange World sees nothing else. So let's go to just 0.1. So Wharton is going to get some 1 millimeters of rainfall. So Port Elgin's going to get some 0.6 millimeters. Hanover is going to get some 0.2 millimeters of rainfall. Collingwood 0.3 millimeters of rainfall. So let's go to next tower, which is 8 p.m. March 10th, almost 11th. So Newmarket went to 1 millimeters tofu, 2 millimeters, 2 millimeters, Uxbridge 36 millimeters, Oshawa, Peterborough 1 millimeters, Coburg 4 millimeters, 3 millimeters. It's in Melbourne. This is mixed precipitation, so total. So Hamilton is going to be 0.7 millimeters, Niagara on the Lake 7 millimeters, and 2 millimeters Niagara Falls City, Hopes Bay 0.7, Whitehorn 0.7, Palm Beach 0.7, 0.8, Thornbury Sotheby's 0.7 Midlands going to get some 0.4 millimeters. Virginia is going to be 1 millimeters of rainfall. Beverly Hills is going to be 1 millimeters. Barrie 1 millimeters. Collingwood is going to get some 0.6 millimeters of rainfall. Port Elgin is going to be 0.5. Hanover is going to get some 0.6 millimeters. Lionshead is going to be 0.3 millimeters of rainfall. 10, there's nothing. So let's go to Richmond Hill, 0.7, including Scarborough. So let's go to next tower, which is Whitehorn, London. Let's go to next tower, which is March 11th. So 8 p.m. 27 millimeters in Wachan, Collingwood 34 millimeters, Brampton, Stouffville is gonna be 30 millimeters, 38 millimeters in downtown Toronto, Mississauga 30 millimeters, Scarborough is gonna get some 38 millimeters of rainfall, so Oshawa 34, Peterborough, now it's Uxbridge 22, Newmarket, Orangeville 27, Peterborough 23, Coburg 35, Belleville 32, Whole no Oku light is 24 millimeters. Heavy is going to be 28 millimeters. Everywhere in Niagara Falls. Niagara on the lake 31 millimeters. Niagara Falls City 12 millimeters. Hopes Bay is 28 millimeters. Line said it's going to get some 30 millimeters of rainfall, but it's actually 28 millimeters. Line said Solid Bay is going to be 31 millimeters of rainfall. Palm Beach going to get some 24 millimeters. 34 millimeters. Thunder Beach going to get some 33 millimeters of rainfall, actually 33 millimeters. Midlands 32 millimeters. Chiniya is going to get some 21 millimeters of rainfall. Beverly Hills is 21 millimeters. Barrie is going to get some 23 millimeters of rainfall. Port Elgin is going to get some 24 millimeters. Hanover is going to get some 24 millimeters of rainfall. Whiteson is 27 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower. Oh, that's going to be 21. So Orla's actually is going to be 23 millimeters of rainfall. Let's go to next tower, which is there is no next tower. So let's look at London. Let's look at total snowfall if it's possible. So there's nothing else. Let's look at March 11th. There is something. So Line said, oh, Bay Warton is going to get some 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain. Collingwood 0.25 millimeters of freezing rain. It could be 1 millimeter of freezing rain in those cities. So let's go to air temperature pattern. So let's look at air temperature pattern, which starts from 3 p.m. So Whitehorn 11 degrees, Collingwood 14 degrees, Brampton 14 degrees, Mississauga 14 degrees, downtown 13 degrees, Scarborough 14 degrees, 12 degrees actually. Stouffville 11 degrees, Newmarket 10 degrees, Orangeville 10 degrees, 11 degrees, Uxbridge 11 degrees, Oshawa 12 degrees, Peterborough 12 degrees, Coburg 10 degrees, Belleville 9 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville 13 degrees, Niagara on the Lake 15 degrees, Niagara Falls City 16 degrees, Solar Bay is going to be 8 degrees, Thunder Bay is going to get some 7 degrees, Bombay is going to get some 9 degrees, so actually 8 degrees could be. So Beverly Hills is going to get some whatever, so if it's a whatever, it's going to skip. So Barry is gonna be 8 degrees. Georgina is gonna get some 7 degrees, 6 degrees, 7 degrees actually. Beverly Hills is gonna get some whatever. Port Elgin is gonna get some 10 degrees. Hanover is gonna get some 12 degrees. 14 degrees, which is 15 degrees. So that's the 14 degrees. So Lines hopes going to get some 8 degrees. Line says gonna get some 7 degrees. So Olala is gonna get some 10 degrees. So let's go to next tower, which is Beverly Hills is gonna get some 10 degrees. So actually it's some 10 degrees. So let's go to next tower, which is 7 a.m. So White time 0 degrees, Collingwood -1, Brampton 1 degrees, Mississauga 1 degrees, downtown 2 degrees, 1.5 Scarborough 1 degrees, Richmond Hill, Scarborough, Stouffville. So Newmarket, Orangeville, Wilkes-Barre 0 degrees, Oshawa is 1 degrees, Peterborough 1 degrees, Coburg 2 degrees, Belleville 2 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville 2 degrees, everywhere in Niagara Falls 2 degrees. Port Elgin, Hanover is going to get some 1 degrees. Hanover is actually going to get some 0 degrees, 1 degrees actually. Palm Beach, Sunny Beach, Finland 1 degrees, 0 degrees, Solar Bay 0 degrees, Chinia, Beverly Hills 1 degrees, Perry -1, Olala 0 degrees. So let's go to which London. Let's go to Lionshead Bay. It's gonna get some 0 degrees. Let's go to next hour, which is 3 p.m. Whiteham 6 degrees, Collingwood 7 degrees, Brampton 10 degrees, 8 degrees in Mississauga, downtown Toronto 8 degrees, Scarborough 8 degrees, Stouffville 8 degrees, Newmarket, Orangeville 7 degrees, Wilkes-Barre 9 degrees, Shabba 7 degrees, Peterborough 6 degrees, Coburg 5 degrees, Belleville 5 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville 8 degrees, everywhere in Niagara Falls 8 degrees. Hopes Bay is going to get some 5 degrees, 4 degrees, 6 degrees. Lions Head, 5 degrees. Solar Beach, Thunder Beach, 5 degrees. Palm Beach, 5 degrees. Midland, 6 degrees. Solala is going to get some 4.5 degrees. Barrie is going to get some 7 degrees. Beverly Hills is going to get some 7 degrees. So bad. Georgina is going to be 6 degrees. So let's go to we did all in Niagara on the lake. So it's actually 8 degrees from Beverly Hills. Barrie is -7. It's gonna be 7 degrees. Port Elgin is gonna get some 5 degrees. Hanover is gonna get some 7 degrees. So it's very close to 6 degrees. That's to say 7 degrees. So let's go to next tower, which is let's actually correct everything. There's nothing to correct. So let's look at 7 a.m. 7 degrees in Whitetown, Collingwood 9 degrees, Brampton 6 degrees, Mississauga 6 degrees, downtown 5 degrees, Scarborough 4.5 degrees, Toronto 4 degrees, Newmarket 3 degrees, Orangeville is going to be 6 degrees, Wilkes-Barre 4 degrees, Oshawa 5 degrees, Peterborough 5 degrees, Coburg 5 degrees, Belleville 4 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville 6 degrees, 6 degrees in Oakville, everywhere in Niagara Falls 7 degrees, but Elgin 6 degrees, Hanover is going to get some 9 degrees, Collingwood 9 degrees, Thunder Beach 6 degrees, Solar Bay 6 degrees, Midland 5 degrees. So Georgina is gonna get some 4 degrees. Beverly Hills is gonna get some. So Beverly Hills is actually gonna get some 5 degrees. Barrie is gonna get some 5 degrees. So Midland's gonna get some 5 degrees. Palm Beach gonna get some 7 degrees. Lions Head is going to get some 5 degrees. Hobbs Bay is going to get some 6 degrees. So let's go to next tower, which is 3 p.m. So 12 degrees in Whitetown, Collingwood, 14 degrees. 17 degrees, Brampton, Stouffville, 16 degrees, Scarborough is going to get some 30.5 degrees into Richmond, actually Scarborough is 14.5, Richmond Hill is 30.5. Sissaga is going to be 12 degrees. Down to Toronto, 13, 12 degrees everywhere, and Oakville, 12 degrees, including Hamilton. Everywhere in Niagara Falls are going to get some 14 degrees. Newmarket, Orangeville, with 16 degrees. Oshawa, 12 degrees. Peterborough, 15 degrees. Cobourg, 9 degrees. 12 degrees in Melville. So let's look at Sotheby. It's going to be 8 degrees. Thunderbird is going to get some 7 degrees. Bomb Beach is going to get some minus. It's going to be a little bit cold, like warmer actually. It's going to be 10 degrees. So Bomb Beach. So Lines and Hopes is going to get some 6 degrees. So it's actually 7 degrees, 6 degrees actually. So it's going to be 8 degrees. So it's in Lines at Obey. Port Elton is going to be 9 degrees. Hanover is going to get some 12 degrees. Whitetown 12 degrees. So Collingwood, London. Let's go to next, Georginia. Georginia is going to get some 10 degrees. Beverly Isle is going to get some 12 degrees. Actually 13 degrees. Betty is going to be 11 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m. 0 degrees in Whitetown, Collingwood, 1 degrees, Brampton, 1 degrees, Stouffville, 1 degrees, Scarborough, 1.5 degrees, down Toronto, 2 degrees, Sissaga, 2 degrees, Brampton, 1 degrees, 1.5, Scarborough, Hamilton, Oakville, 2 degrees, Oshawa, 2 degrees, New Uxbridge, 1 degrees, Newmarket, 1 degrees, Orangeville, 0 degrees, Peterborough, -1, Cobourg, 2 degrees, Belleville, 0 degrees, everywhere in Niagara Falls, 4.5 degrees, Port Elgin, Hanover is going to get some 1 degrees, Line said over Whitehand's gonna be 1 degree, so Solid Beach -2 degrees, Palm Beach -1, Thunder Beach -1, Georginia -1, Beverly Hills is -1, Barrie -2, Olala is gonna be -3 degrees, so Land is gonna get some -2 degrees. So let's go to next hour, which is 3 p.m. 7 degrees in Whitetown, Collingwood, 11 degrees, Brampton, 12 degrees, Stouffville, 12 degrees, Scarborough is going to be 11.5 degrees, Richmond Hill is actually 10.5 degrees, Mississauga 9 degrees, down to 9 degrees. 13 degrees in Newmarket, Orangeville is going to get some 14 degrees. Uxbridge 12 degrees, Oshawa 9 degrees, Peterborough 14 degrees, Cobourg 5 degrees, 14 degrees in Melville, Hamilton 12 degrees, Mid Oakville 9 degrees, everywhere in Agwal 16.5 degrees. Port Elgin 7 degrees, Hanover is gonna get some 9 degrees. So Lionshead Obey is gonna get some 8 degrees. So it's actually wrong. It's going to be 2 degrees. 3 degrees actually. So Starler Bay 8 degrees. Thunder Bay 6 degrees. Bomb Beach is gonna get some 9 degrees. Actually 9 degrees is possible. Bomb Beach. Midland's also 9 degrees. Olala is gonna get some 7 degrees. 7 degrees Olala. Betty is gonna be 6 degrees. Georginia is gonna be 7 degrees. So it could be Beverly Isle is gonna be 8 degrees, actually 12 degrees, Beverly Hills 13, actually 11 degrees. So let's look at next hour, London. Let's go to next hour, which is 7 a.m. 8 a.m. actually. So Whitetown 12 degrees, Collingwood 10 degrees, Brampton 11 degrees, Mississauga 12 degrees, down Toronto 10 degrees, Scarborough 9 degrees, Stouffville 8 degrees, Richmond Hills 9 degrees, Sun degrees in the market, Orangeville, Uxbridge -8, it's -6 is no, it's gonna be about freezing in every Saturday and Ontario. If it's a minus, it's gonna be wrong. Peterborough 8 degrees, Cobourg 5 degrees, Belleville 7 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville 12 degrees. Everywhere in the Niagara Falls is gonna be 14 degrees. Port Elgin is 10 degrees. It's 10 degrees. Yeah, this Temple 5 degrees. Actually 11, Temple 5 actually. So Hanover is gonna get some 12 degrees. Hobbs Bay is gonna get some 7 degrees. Lineside is gonna get some 5 degrees. Solid Bay 6 degrees. Thunder Bay is gonna be 6 degrees. 6 degrees, 5 degrees. Actually 6 degrees, 5 degrees actually. So Midland's gonna get some 7 degrees. Bombay is gonna get some 7 degrees. So 7 degrees. So let's look at Olala. It's gonna get some 6 degrees. Virginia is gonna be 6 degrees. Betty is gonna get some 7 degrees. So Beverly Hills is gonna get some could be minus 10 degrees. That's Beverly Hills. So let's go to next tower, which is London. Let's go to next tower, which is let's go back to 8 a.m. properly. So fix everything actually. So let's look at final hour, which is 2 p.m., not 3 p.m. 4 degrees in Wyatt, Collingwood, 10 degrees, Brampton, 17 degrees, Mississauga, 15 degrees, downtown to 14 degrees, Scarborough, 15 degrees, Stouffville, 16 degrees, Newmarket, 15 degrees, Orangeville, 15 degrees, that's Orangeville, 16 degrees, Uxbridge, 15 degrees, Hartshorn, 13 degrees, Peterborough, 13 degrees, Coburg, 10 degrees, Belleville, 11 degrees, Hamilton, Oakville, 15 degrees, everywhere in Niagara Falls, 19.5 degrees. Solid Beach, 7 degrees. Thunder Beach, 6 degrees. Palm Beach, gonna get some 6 degrees. Actually, 6 degrees. So it's gonna be 5 degrees in Palm Beach. Midland is gonna get some 10 degrees. So it's actually 10 degrees. So Arla is gonna get some 10 degrees. Actually, yeah, there's 10 degrees. Georgia is gonna get some 10 degrees. Beverly Hills, let's do Beverly Hills properly. It's gonna be 12 degrees. Actually, 13 degrees. Betty is gonna be 13 degrees. So Line said will be 1 degrees. So Port Elgin is gonna be 4 degrees. Hanover is gonna get some 6 degrees or 7 degrees. 6 degrees actually. So this is the end of the video, London. This is the end of the video.